Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee was born on July 6, 1901. He was born into a devout and patriotic Bengali family in Calcutta. His father, Sir Ashutosh Mukherjee, was a prominent lawyer and judge. His mother, Jogmaya Devi, instilled in him a deep love for India's history and culture. From a young age, Dr. Mukherjee excelled in academics. He earned a law degree from Calcutta University. He went on to become one of the youngest vice-chancellors of the same university. Dr. Mukherjee's early political career was marked by his commitment to public service. He served as a member of the Bengal Legislative Council. He later became the finance minister of Bengal province. During his tenure, he demonstrated his administrative acumen and commitment to fiscal responsibility. Beyond his formal political roles, Dr. Mukherjee was deeply involved in various cultural and social organizations. His involvement showcased his multifaceted personality and commitment to India's heritage. He served as the national president of the All India Hindu Mahasabha. He also led the Mahabodhi Society and the Royal Asiatic Society. These roles highlight his dedication to preserving India's cultural and spiritual heritage. They also demonstrate his belief in fostering interfaith dialogue and understanding. The partition of Bengal in 1947 was a deeply traumatic event. It deeply affected Dr. Mukherjee. He witnessed firsthand the suffering and displacement of millions of Hindus. He strongly opposed the partition. He believed that it was a betrayal of the idea of a united India. After independence, Dr. Mukherjee joined the first cabinet of independent India. He served as the Minister for Industry and Supply under Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru. However, his tenure in the cabinet was short-lived. Dr. Mukherjee disagreed with Nehru's policies towards Pakistan. He was particularly concerned about the treatment of Hindu refugees from East Pakistan, now Bangladesh. His principled stance led him to resign from the cabinet in 1950. This was a defining moment in his political journey. It showcased his unwavering commitment to his beliefs and his willingness to stand up for what he thought was right. Following his resignation, Dr. Mukherjee became increasingly critical of the Congress government's policies. He believed that the Congress was pursuing appeasement politics towards Pakistan. He also felt that the government was not doing enough to protect the interests of Hindus in India. This led him to found a new political party. This party would challenge the Congress's dominance and provide a platform for his vision of a strong and united India. On October 21, 1951, Dr. Mukherjee founded the Bharatiya Jana Sangh in Delhi. The party advocated for a strong and unified India. It opposed the special status granted to Jammu and Kashmir under Article 370 of the Indian Constitution. Dr. Mukherjee viewed Article 370 as a threat to national integration. He argued that it created a state within a state and discriminated against the people of Jammu and Kashmir. Under his leadership, the Jana Sangh emerged as a vocal critic of Article 370. The party organized protests and campaigns demanding its abrogation. Dr. Mukherjee's stance on Article 370 resonated with many Indians. They shared his concerns about national unity and the special status of Jammu and Kashmir. He argued that Article 370 was a legacy of the British policy of divide and rule. He believed that it had no place in independent India. Dr. Mukherjee's views on Article 370 were controversial. His opponents accused him of communalism and of trying to incite tensions between Hindus and Muslims. However, he remained undeterred. He continued to speak out against Article 370. He saw it as a matter of principle and a fundamental issue of national importance. In 1953, Dr. Mukherjee decided to challenge the permit system for entry into Jammu and Kashmir. This system was imposed by the state government under Sheikh Abdullah. Dr. Mukherjee saw this as a violation of the fundamental rights of Indian citizens. He entered Jammu and Kashmir without a permit. He was arrested by the state government and placed under house arrest. His detention sparked protests across the country. Demands for his release grew louder. However, on June 23, 1953, Dr. Mukherjee died under mysterious circumstances while still under house arrest. His death sent shockwaves throughout India. Many suspected foul play. The circumstances surrounding his death remain shrouded in controversy to this day. Dr. Mukherjee's death was a significant loss for the Janasangh and the nation. He was a charismatic leader with a clear vision for India. However, his legacy lived on. The Janasangh continued to grow in strength. It became a major force in Indian politics. The party's consistent stand against Article 370 remained a cornerstone of its ideology. In 2019, the government of India, led by the Bharatiya Janata Party, the successor to the Janasangh, fulfilled Dr. Mukherjee's long-standing demand by abrogating Article 370. This historic decision was seen as a tribute to his unwavering commitment to national unity and his legacy as a staunch nationalist leader.